And we're back. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about meal prep, meal planning for hikes, weekend hikes, through hikes, section hikes, you name it. Pretty similar, assuming that you're not coming to a town or a road crossing and no easy access to food, you got to carry food with you. So I'm currently prepping for the John Muir Trail, some of you may know. And, I'm pretty much got everything together. I mean, there's going to be a few additional items added to the mix, but, let's run through it pretty quick like. So this here is Nor's rice sides. You can get Nor's rice sides for under $1.50. A lot of times I don't buy it when it's $1.50. I look for the dollars. All it is rice with some flavoring. And it makes an excellent base for a meal. Well, you're only cooking once a day, and I highly recommend people cook once a day. Some people like to cook breakfast. It's like, you can do that, but all you're doing is wasting time. Because you want to be hiking, especially if you're like me and you got a job that you can't take, a month off for. So you got to get to where you need to get and move on. Now, when it comes to the Nor's rice sides, I typically would add, a pack of tuna, a pack of chicken, both actually, 2, into the mix. So you just hiked 15 miles in the middle of nowhere, a lot of ups and downs, you're pretty tired at the end of the day. That's a good 600 calorie meal. That's exactly what you're looking for. You put too much water in there. You add a little, mashed potatoes to thicken it up. Throughout the course of the day, you have a pack of tuna, protein bar, a Cliff bar, 2 more protein bars, maybe a peanut butter, Nature's Valley biscuit as a little snack somewhere along the line. And at night, for bed, if conditions call for it and it's cold outside, you can boil some water. Throw that boiled water into an Nalgene bottle. I wouldn't recommend doing it with just a regular plastic bottle. That's probably not the safest way to go about it. There's leaching of estrogens. Probably wouldn't recommend doing that. But in an Nalgene, it's BPA free. So estrogen leaching into the water probably is not such a big issue. But what I would recommend doing, and what I'll be doing on the trail, is throwing in 3 Taster's Choice packets at night. Go ahead and get that in there. Experiment with that. Normally I would do it in the morning, but I'm not cooking in the morning, so I'm not boiling water in the morning. The mornings are meant for quick snacks, a quick builder's bar, and you move on. Now, that would be kind of in reverse of what I would do during a day's hike. You're looking at less than 2,500 calories, more than 2. That's a typical sample size, but I'm going to burn. My typical maintenance is around is a little less than 3,000 calories a day these days. So, what I recommend is you have yourself some treats. And if you want to buy in bulk, buy in bulk. 5 pounds of Sour Patch Kids. If you're out in the wilderness for a week or 2, split that up, and it's a good, easy source of energy. Tastes great. You're going to crave sugar. You're going to be craving salts. That's why you throw a little trail mix back in the mix. This stuff is great with a jar of peanut butter. If you haven't lived until you've dumped your trail mix into peanut butter, I'm actually going to mix that up with some granola. And should be pretty tasty. Also, something I like to do, I like to take a Doritos Cheez-It mix and kind of mush them together, and it's an excellent snack. Say you stop for lunch and You want a pack of tuna, protein bar, and maybe a few bites of Dorito and Cheez-It mix. And that's a good little lunch. That's a good little pick-me-up. Give me a little bit of everything with a little Sour Patch Kids for dessert. That sounds probably disgusting any other time, but man, it tastes great on the trail. There's a lot of variety here, and it's because you can only get so much variety on the trail. I mean, if you want to get more than this, you're spending money. You know, people will go to Whole Foods and get the fancy trail mix and spend a lot of money. This is not spend a lot of money planning. This is, you know, you want to survive, you want to be satiated. I guess that would be the word. Satisfied, satiated, and you want to make sure you're getting your proteins, your fats, and a little bit of carbohydrates via sugar and this and that. And you know, that's the gist of it. I'll probably do another video once I get everything dialed down, but as of right now, I'm just planning and putting everything in a Ziploc bag, and I'll keep these Ziploc bags. These are the same Ziploc bags that'll be going me on the trail. And I'll put my trash in here, and whenever I come to town, or Red's Meadow, I'll be going into town, I'll be going into ranches and this and that, but you know, that's how you keep it organized. You organize it, then you downsize the pack. Your north sides end up in something like this, packed in here, rolled up tight. You're not got this big gigantic thing. It'll be a package this much of, you know, trail mix dispersed over a 2 or 3 week planning packages. So that's the gist of it. You know, you can only put so many things in there. And you can also think about cheese. Some cheese will keep. And totally recommend getting cheese. And I'm probably gonna get some because man, it's so good. Like a block of cheese thrown in there. I just don't know about keeping for 3 weeks while it's being shipped to location. So, you know, we'll have to think about some of that. String cheese keeps. So we'll see. But by and large, this is what we're working with, and I'm pretty excited about it. And that's the reason why I'm doing videos, because it keeps me focused and keeps me on point, and you know, not going stir crazy because I got to do this thing called work, right? So anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm Thor the Red, and I got a website, Exploring the Suck, and I got an Exploring the Suck podcast. And you guys ought to check it out. There's a book on Amazon, The Evolution of Thor, The Appalachian Trail Story, Thor the Red. Talk to you guys later.